Hi everyone, I'm going to do an art journal page, or as I more exact, it's going to be two journal pages, two for one. I have got some idea. I hope it will work, and if it will work, we'll have two pages, and when I'll bind them into my art journal, they will be next to each other. For this, you need one page to be colorful and the other one black and white. I'm going to play with the contrast between the black and white and the color, the one that's colored. For one, the black and white, I've got scrapbook paper that I'm going to use this, but you don't have to have this kind of scrapbook paper. You can use a music sheet, you can use pages from a book, a newspaper, whatever you have. You can even take one white paper and start stamping away with black ink and make your own thing. So the scrapbook paper, I'm just going to trim it right now to size of this art journal page, so it will be easier for me to work later. And you'll probably hear my kids in the background. They are on holiday, so here we go, just trimming it to size. Here we go. Didn't go all the way. What's up with it? Okay. Moving this aside for now, and I'm going to paint one of these pages. I'm going to use I've got turquoise and I've got emerald green. Use whatever color you want to, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my page randomly. And I'm thinking I'll add a little bit of white just for variation. Here we go. And as you can see, just smearing paint away. Use whatever acrylics you've got, whatever colors speak to you. I want it, I would like to see it against the black and white, so that's why I picked it. But you can use whatever color you like to see with black and white. I need it a little bit lighter. My paintbrush is shedding and it's new. Here we go. Again. That wasn't in my plan. What I do now with the brush is just crisscrossing the movement as I go, and it helps in creating movement on my page. It blends the colors, but also gives an illusion of movement in the background. So this is a technique that you can use for any kind of background that you want to do, for any kind of project. It doesn't need to be what I'm doing now. Okay, so this needs to dry before I continue. I'll be back. Oh, forgot. Before I'll move it aside. I've printed two butterflies from a website of free printables, and for this project one is going, as I said, to stay black and white, and one is going to get painted. And as long as I have here a paint from my page, I'm going to use it here, so there will be a correspondence between what I'm doing. And as you can see, it muted the black lines from the printing, but when it's dry I will go over it with a permanent marker just to make most of the lines more pronounced. But for now I just wanted to put down paint from the same as I used on my background. So now I really need for everything to get dry, and I'll be back. I'm back. So here are my two pages. I'm going to stamp here. I've got a handwritten script stamp that I'm going to stamp randomly on my page. Like so. Here we go. And just yesterday I made some more handmade stamps. These are, I bought, I think it's called gaskets. This rubber thingy in the hardware aisle in the cheap store. So I made all kinds of stamps, so I should use it, right? If I made all this. So let's hope it will work. Here we go. Just to add interest to my page. And it does work, so I'm really satisfied. And it was really cheap, this kit of gaskets. It came like this, in something like that. Here we go, and I had lots of sizes, so that's why I have all this variety of them. Okay, now I want just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, moving this aside. Now for the hard part that I don't know if it will work, and just putting the two pages on top of each other, and I'm going to tear them. Yes, I am. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's it. Okay, next, another one. Haven't finished tearing them up. Don't cringe, it will be okay. One of my crazy ideas. Here we go. Okay. So, 2 for 1. Here we go. And I'm going to take, I've got a gold ink pad. I don't know if it will work, but I'm going to go over the edges like so. And now I'm going to glue this here. I'm going to use my silicone glue, but you can use whatever glue you have, like a plain white glue. Here we go. Here we are, first piece. Now I'm going to take the middle piece from the black and I'm going to put it here. And because there is a difference between them, I'm going to take a gold pen and go. I've got the Posca gold pen. Here we go. I'm going to put down gold here. And it's giving me trouble. You can use acrylic gold paint. It doesn't have to be a Posca pen. I just thought that it will be easier with the Posca pen, but not so much. Let's see, I've got more stuff like that. More gold pens, but now I need to find them. Okay, I'll just use an acrylic gold paint and be done with it. There we go. Just a little bit. Go. I hope I'm in frame and you can see what I'm doing. Okay, So now I'm going to glue down the black middle piece, again using my silicone glue. There we go. Again, I'm using now the gold to go over the white edges and also a little bit here on my page. I'm thinking that I need to let it dry and do another layer of the paint so it will be more pronounced, the gold. But for now it's okay, because I just want to go and glue down the last piece for this page. And here it is. Again, glue. Doesn't want to come out. Here we go. Letting be a little bit of distance between the pieces, so I will have this gold crack in the middle, not in the middle, in between the two pieces, but so you understand what I mean. Here we go. One page, and now I'm going to do the same thing with these three pieces. So I'm going to glue them down with the gold in between, and then I'll come back. I'm back, and here are my two pages, and now I've got my butterflies, and this one is too white. It just screams and it doesn't go along with the little bit of white that I have here. So I'm going to try and tone it down. I've got here a Deco Art Oatmeal, and I'm hoping that if I'll go over it, it won't be so stark white. Let's hope so, at least. So I'm moving this aside a little bit, and I'm also hoping that it will tone down the black, that everything will be toned down like when I've painted this with the turquoise. So let's hope so, at least. Yeah, it's better, and I will probably have to go over some of the lines with a black permanent marker like I did with the turquoise butterfly. So now I have to work on this one, and I'm thinking I'll continue and be back when I'm done, and then just gluing the two butterflies, and this is it. I'll be back. I'm back. So here is my other butterfly, and because it's printer paper, I'm not using a wet glue, I'm using a glue stick. I don't want the paper to warp, so I'm going to use this. And when you have something on a flimsy paper to glue down, try to use a glue stick, and also I'll show you in a minute how to I'm just placing it right now. Take some plastic like so, and now I want it a little bit more here. Yeah, here we go. And a plastic cord, and from the middle go outside like so, and then it will glue down perfectly and without any wrinkles. And this is how you don't tear the paper. Here we go. So this is it. My two pages, 2 for 1. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.